We haven't gotten to it, pet peeves.
Let's see if we have enough time.
Oh, I hope
Do it. We have enough time.
Okay.
Okay. You want to put some rock music on it to switch gears?
I did.
It ain't play.
There it goes. Oh.
All right. Where is it?
There we go.
What's this?
This is a lot of music for you.
Oh, I'm on the spot again?
Now
you're a minstrel.
Am I on the spot again?
Yeah.
Man, I'm okay.
You got a lot of pet peeves you got to tell everybody.
So,
pet peeve
you want to
songs.
talk about the pet peeves then?
Yes.
Like everybody's things that they hate?
I don't have any.
I got to remember. You're right.
Why are y'all laughing? That pisses me off.
Okay, so the reason that I thought of this the other couple weeks ago, not the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the reasons was, do fat people aggravate you?
I mean, not the idea
Like
of them.
fat people.
Depends
guess-
on what they do.
Not the idea. I guess they're like, deal with it.
Like, if I
not,
have-
not the philosophy of fat people. Just like look like.
Like the idea is like this grinds my gears.
Okay, so the
Like,
thing...
I guess fat models would irritate me.
No.
Like
if
Lizzo?
I'm being, look,
Lizzo
if I'm
type people?
Being inconvenienced grinds my gears.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't get angry at
Look,
fat people.
if I have to get on a plane and you're spilling on me, then yes, I'm pissed.
Well, that's different. They're spilling on you. They're being rude. It's just a byproduct of
What's
being
your
fat.
deal? What's your deal with fat people?
Okay, so like a couple weeks ago, I went to Food Line to get groceries, and it's like, fine, grocery store run. And then at the checkout, it was this very heavy person, and the whole time they're checking me out, they're nice enough, but it's like,
They're breathing?
and they're like leaning against the counter as they're like, boop, boop,
Thomas,
boop,
They're,
and it's like.
they're the checkout person.
But the thing that was fine because I'm like, whatever, you're like on life support, you know, you're like COPD and stuff,
should
you know,
be
whatever.
happy that they're not living off your tax.
there's a lot of weight on their chest.
The
too.
thing that bothered me the most though was the way they bagged and did my groceries. They were like, and then taking the food and like after they booped it, just like slamming it in the fucking bag like their whole body weight was like they were falling down every time they did it.
Maybe they're exhausted. They're working all day.
How heavy were their
exhausted
arms?
from what?
How heavy is the
Have you, ever,
arms?
have you ever worked at a cashier?
I'm pretty sure I could.
You're on your feet all day.
I'm on my.
You're moving.
I've been on my feet all day at work.
Can you imagine if your arm weighed like 100 pounds?
They 300. Are they 300, 400, 500?
How much
It's probably
600
closer
pounds?
to the 300.
How much does our arm weigh?
like 30 pounds.
Yeah. Well, the thing about
I don't
people
know.
that
I
are
know,
bigger,
yeah.
you get
I don't know.
accustomed
Your
to
arm's
the weight
different than my
anyway.
arm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
now.
Okay, think about it.
Like 15.
If you're a big person, you're still picking your arms up to eat. So you got some strong biceps.
Yeah, like if Ralphie May lost weight, that somebody had some calves, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
died.
Yep.
I didn't think
never
he was
know.
funny anyway.
He had a stick. Yeah.
Fat comedians aren't really that funny because I was like, "Why are they eating ice cream?"
So you're equating fat comedians to women comedians.
Well, it's that guy, the guy that's like, "I'm so fluffy." That fat guy, that
Fluffy? That's Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, the Mexican dude.
Yeah, if you put Ralphie May and Carlos Mencia together.
I don't know. It won't tell me. It's just like a woman that weighs 130 pounds has a 7-pound arm. It's like I want to know about a dude.
You might have to put in like a weight.
I'd say it's probably going to bump up to
You
10 or
probably got to
15.
do 7 over 130.
6.5% of your body weight is apparently an arm.
Okay.
But I was aggravated
Anyway.
at the grocery thing by the way they were like handling my groceries.
Yeah.
I was already mad that they were putting the cold foods in the white bags mixed with regular foods
This was the cold foods in the blue bag.
by themselves with other cold foods, and then you don't mix meat with other
So you're
stuff.
just mad at the bagging. It could have been a skinny person did the same thing. You'd still be mad.
But I was mad at the bagging, and then I started hearing the breathing, and then it's like they hand me the last bag, and instead of just like putting it in the bucket
Like,
real gingerly, it was just like, there you go. There you go.
Didn't you have the same experience at a drive-through?
I think I did at a McDonald's or
Yeah, I
something.
think it's over
I'm
there.
trying to
Same
remember.
person?
There's a fat person cashier at a McDonald's, and it was like whenever they were like leaning against the window and they're like grabbed my card and just like fell back in. It was like trying to put it in the thing. It was like
There's probably no AC in that room. It's probably really hot. Maybe
all I
just-
have to say is the people that say "woe is me" and all you do is work at a register all day, shut the fuck up.
Damn, Thomas.
Shut the fuck up. There's people out here that like actually bust their fucking ass working.
So you don't like subordinates?
Well, they probably don't make a ton of money.
They don't, but it's not that hard. Your life's not that hard. Your life's hard because you don't make a lot of money.
I mean, yeah,
your
I
life's
guess,
not
like-
hard because your job's
like your
hard.
life's
It's
not
not a
hard.
great job. I
It's
mean,
not a great job. It's a mind-numbing job, but like, get a chair.
I get it. Like you could.
They
you-
probably aren't allowed to see.
Yeah, but why?
You could be getting
That's
raped
probably
in,
a
like,
manager
Kiev.
thing.
What?
You could be getting like ass raped in Kiev.
You could be, but
Yeah.
Throwing the
but-
mark
See, things could be worse.
Yeah.
That's the way I always look at it. That's what keeps me. Like, I'm not really optimistic, but it's like, well, I could be getting ass raped right now, so I guess everything's not that bad.
have you been to the Northern Tool in Kannapolis?
I try not to.
There's a big lady that constantly sits.
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
And she's like,
How you doing, baby?
hey, hey, baby. Hey, baby. How you doing, baby?
She only calls me baby.
She calls everybody baby.
No, that's just me.
She called me baby, too.
No, she called me, but the way she said baby to me was like, babe. Like she's like, hey,
Babe.
babe.
Yeah.
She put a
Well,
little
she
extra
got, like,
barbecue on there.
Bow,
I
Went
know,
down
it's
an
like,
octave.
she's...
She went in the lower.
An extra audio.
She makes you feel special. She made me feel special too when she was talking to me. She's like, "Hey, baby."
Why are you guys?
I was like,
why are you guys haters? She's making. You
I don't, but
Oh no,
she's,
I don't hate on her either.
Oh.
she's one of the women that is like sitting down, and she'll be like asking the other employees to hand her something, like over there.
Is she
And
like? She might be like.
she's big.
But she
How
might-
big do you think she is?
Yeah, but she might be.
350,
I don't know.
400?
She might be
I
big
can't-
boss man.
Hard to say.
I'm big boss man now.
Yeah, I mean,
Me the big
if
boss
she's-
man zero.
If I'm the manager and I can make my subordinates bring me stuff, I am.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
But she's like
She
that bigger lady energy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, baby.
She just.
I'll see you next time, baby.
I don't care if she has a chair while she works, but if she needs to get something, she needs to get up and get it.
Well, by your standards, you're glad she has a chair.
I don't care. I don't care if you work, if you're able to work and sit down at the same time. I don't care. As long as you can do your job, I don't care if you're upside down. I don't give a fuck.
What about
just do your job?
Would y'all tolerate someone that needed a chair on your job,
I wish cashiers
like
could
a
have
wheelchair?
If they could fucking work,
Dude,
I
you
don't
could
care
strap-
if they have 8 arms. I don't give
strap
a
a
fuck.
pig.
Just work.
Dude, 8
arms,
arms,
dude,
badass.
y'all be like,
We
we,
got
need
Goro.
more
Yeah,
eight-armed
We hired
people.
Goro and Shiva next week.
Okay.
We need more 8-armed people here. We got a striper.
Okay. With your landscaping stuff, if you hired a dude and he's like, I need a wheelchair, and you're like, man, I don't know how that's going to work
No.
out. But
Plant plants in your fucking wheelchair.
but he
I'm
could
good.
dig.
Can you roll through the yard?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, well, what if it's a dude and he's like, I will work for you and do everything, but I have to be on this hoverboard, like the
Hover.
with,
Okay.
with the wheels, with not like an actual hoverboard, but it's called a hoverboard.
Okay.
It's got the 2 tires. He's like, but I have to be on this. It's
like
like,
a woke young person.
like a Segway.
Like
Like he's a dude in a Segway.
A
he's
wheeler.
like woke. He's like digging, but he's also on a 1-wheel.
Yeah,
or
he's
a
like,
2-wheel, like a
yeah,
hoverboard
he's going. But think about it. But think, he
Tried to push it,
he
push it
works,
backwards.
he listens, he shows up, and he works. Would that bother you?
We don't pay taxes.
Well, that's where I draw.
But he doesn't
Wait a
work
minute.
when his hoverboard dies.
Well, no, just say he's on a Segway. Like he'll dig a hole and put a tree in just as good as anybody else. Like
Sure,
it has 0 detriment to his work ability.
That's
just
sure.
his thing.
That's
He's a
just
pedo.
that's a perfect. He comes with a drawback. He's a great. He's a great,
registered.
he's a
He's on the
great-
offenders list.
He's on a
Yeah.
sex list, but he's a damn good tree digger.
Well, well, then we can't really hire him because we go in random people's backyards. So, yeah, you're right. Like you're creating a scenario where I can't say no, but that's a
Yeah.
perfect world. So I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think anyone in the world would ever find this individual.
No, that statistically probably not. But like if we had someone in a wheelchair on our job, I mean, they put a little motor on it. They could push a paint machine, and if they could do it, do I fucking care?
What would
No.
the boss man say? Would she look at that person and be like, "No"?
Well, that's like you're 2 generations away. That's a totally different mindset than where we're at. This is millennial. You're talking about boomer mindset, and you can't. That's apples and oranges,
See,
buddy.
I've often thought about too, like if something happened to me where like I was immobilized from the waist down,
Yeah.
like how would I do my job?
At least you could still do business.
You could work out of a truck.
Can't drive.
Can't drive. Well, yeah.
You could drive with
they
a
have the
with a
hand
hand
things.
control.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you
as long as they're willing to accommodate you.
I can become a fresher X.
if you could work
Paint my
from
car, paint the truck yellow.
If you-
top half of it.
You'd have to get rid of your truck. You'd have to get like a Chevy Astro van.
Yeah.
you could probably be a
have a
project.
cool ass blanket across my legs.
You could probably be a project manager from the house.
Probably.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
just have the wool knit
Yeah,
blanket.
I got a plaid blanket across my legs and wearing a suit. I wonder if is he wearing pants underneath that blanket or is he just wearing just a top?
No, I think he's wearing
He's wearing slacks?
He's wearing knee-high socks and just like this like pants from his ankle to his knee.
And tiny legs.
I imagine he's just wearing his white tighties with a like full on from waist up. Well, it does show his legs though. No, it's in like a snowmobile.
Yeah. He probably doesn't have pants on. He's probably just butt-ass naked
he's
sitting
in a
in there.
snowmobile. He's probably in whitey tighties with fucking stained yellow.
Yeah, I got you.
So he probably pisses himself.
I know. But as far as that's concerned,
Anyway.
you have enough knowledge of the business to continue on.
Yeah, you could be a project
Yeah.
manager from the house.
I could, yeah, you can run a job from the house.
Yeah, this thing.
He has like,
Yeah, he has a badass blanket.
It looks
See,
like a car.
I guarantee you he has no pants on.
No, there's probably videos of Juggernaut pulling him out of that chair.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it. I think it's funny that they're like, "Oh, you're cold, professor," and they like cover
Yeah,
him up.
I never understood the blanket.
Whoa.
You don't have to.
That gives
animate-
him that homely look.
You don't have to animate his legs. If
Yeah,
you
he's a-
use a blanket.
He's
guess.
he's approachable with a blanket.
Like how it's got
That gives him that
headlights.
old man feel.
does.
It's like he's your grandfather.
It's a barber chair with a clothes thing over your legs.
Now I just want to see Magneto reach in for a kiss.
But really, okay, say
Charge.
more realistically,
Anyway.
say you go to the food line, grocery store, and the person ringing up and checking you out is sitting on a bar stool.
Okay.
That's fine.
They should have bar stools.
As long as they're moving and being productive, does that bother you?
Cashiers should have
that
stools.
doesn't bother me.
That doesn't bother me either.
We're the only country where cashiers don't have stools.
It's weird.
There's no way in hell that we could hire someone that worked in a wheelchair though in our profession.
We'll just say, okay. Well,
We
if
had a
someone
cane.
had their if
They
someone
have to be able to like it's a job requirement that's like, can you pick up 15 pounds unassisted? But in ours it's like, can you pick up a 60-pound bag of concrete unassisted? That's what would keep us from hiring someone with a cane.
What if he could though?
He's like,
Yeah. What if
One-handed.
one half his body's like strong as fuck?
or what,
Yeah.
or he's got like
he's like Godric or something. He's just like
or he's got like some little like a rope system or something. Like he puts it down and it's like a little net and he
it's
just picks it up.
It's a hydraulic arms like
road system.
Just be like,
I like
Remember
this.
that
This is like
shit?
Thomas's robot theory.
this guy just needs to go. He needs to go drive an excavator.
We
for a
have
living.
to
Yeah.
dedicate 3 days just to set up the rope system at every job. 1.5 days to set it up, 1.5 days to break it down,
And if
just
you
for our
don't-
new
And if
employee.
you don't, you'll get sued.
Yeah, so that better off just don't hire
well, he
that
could probably
guy.
run the skid steer.
Yeah, what if he was a really good equipment operator? Would that
yeah.
matter?
Yeah, but we don't.
You,
yeah,
I know you do more than that, but say like you had a designated equipment operator, but he was like on crutches.
tell you what, boys, I like to run the equipment, so I'm kind of
Yeah, because you don't have to pick up heavy shit.
Can't be taking my job now.
Hey, that's
I
just,
get it. There's time. There's
Yeah.
a job for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
and
definitely
if you're in a
think
wheelchair, you shouldn't be in construction.
this is what Lowe's.
Why
and-
is this even coming up?
This is
No.
what Lowe's and Home Depot is for. It gives those guys a place to work.
I'm gonna get off disability just to go
Well,
out
they-
the
they-
100-degree concrete.
They can work at a contractor's
Asphalt.
desk.
Yeah, yeah, but not they
not-
can't
they
do
can-
pavers anymore. They go where the pavers are sold.
Yeah. They
I
don't
mean, that
work.
makes sense.
They don't work for the contractor. They work with the contractor.
Yeah, yeah. I have a pet peeve.
Liaison.
It's simple. It's like I don't like it when, like, let's say we're talking and you look at your phone and you're not really listening to your to the conversation, but you're just like, yeah, cool, man, yeah. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, man.
Really?
I wasn't even looking at
wild.
anything.
That's pretty wild.
That's that. I'll kick off my pet peeve. That's mine. All right, Chris, what's your pet peeve?
I guess while you're eating.
Oh, yeah.
Noises, mouth noises. Yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
I have a dog that licks another dog,
Like,
and I'm like, stop.
Like, I really hate the Joker because he does mouth noises. In Dark Knight.
My father.
Yeah, no, it's so annoying. It's very annoying.
You don't like the fact that the movie ends with him hanging?
No,
And
that took me out of the movie. Just
My father.
that's why you don't like Dark Knight.
He's a psychopath. You know I got these scars?
why is this happening?
And he gets chapped. He has to lick his lips. That's obviously why it's fucking up.
His lips are obviously not chapped. He has.
Someone needs to get some Blistex. Something.
It's all part of the plan.
Come on, man. You need some fucking Burst Bees. Calm down.
Some Carmex?
Yeah, something.
Is it
fucking-
Carmex?
Whatever. Something for fucking Cold sores.
Something.
Yeah.
Some Oragel.
That numbs it.
What's your pet peeve?
That make it worse, like
This
drooling.
podcast.
Everything.
Mine's people being too close to me when they don't need to be.
Oh yes.
Like if you park in a parking spot,
Yes.
and there's like 7 parking spaces wide ass open, and you come in and park right beside me. Why?
I
Yeah.
like to see a car nice and straight, and I get kind of irked off when I see one a little crooked.
You don't like crooked ones. You like them nice
I
and
didn't know
straight.
you meant cars. Like, it irks me when somebody like stands right behind me at checkout. It's
That too.
That too.
Can you like?
He's like, can you give some fucking
give me some
space?
Now that the pandemic's happened, you notice it even more.
Well, the COVID rules that was the one benefit I had from the COVID
Spacing at
protocols
a store.
was everybody stayed the fuck back off of you. Like you could stand in line and be like, yeah.
And now, it's like they're trying to push you out of the way to get their stuff in.
They're getting back
wait
to
a fucking
normal
minute.
where everybody's
Yeah.
up on your fucking back
Hold
now.
on a minute. I don't need
Yeah.
you breathing down my neck while I put in my pen.
Why not, Chris?
The other pet peeve of mine is like, whenever I'm like, if there's any inconvenience that can happen, and it does happen, that makes me mad. Like, you know, like it's like I can sit there at a gas pump, and no one's fucking coming any direction at all. And as soon as I crank the truck up to back out or pull forward, someone either drives in behind me or pulls in front of me, and it's every fucking time.
That does happen a lot. That does
and then
happen
you can
more.
apply that to anything. Like, I can be like, I'm gonna walk to this door. I'm like, someone's gonna walk out of the bathroom, or someone's gonna walk the other way out the same door I'm trying to come in, and that happens.
And then you have to have that weird shuffle
And it's
moment
like,
where you're just like, just get the fuck
I
out.
just walked to the other door. And other shit. There's other things. And it's like, dog licking the lips. The dog's just like,
When I have my headphones in and someone comes up to me and they know my headphones are in and they keep trying to talk to me and I'm like, what?
being interrupted is pretty big one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't interrupt you, did I?
It's all right.
I waited for you to stop talking.
I was still talking about my dog licking his lips. But it's fine. Anyway, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I was looking at these.
That's crazy.
I feel like Thomas should have a bigger one.
I've got a lot more, but it's just,
go more, Thomas.
mine's more situational.
You don't like
Oh.
cakes, right? Or pies?
Mine's my name. That's not a pet peeve though. Yeah, I don't like pie. Yeah, I don't like pie.
I don't see how you don't like chocolate pie.
Why?
I don't like any pie, and I don't like strawberries.
Why not? Why not?
It looks like
Isn't it
human,
like
it looks like
cake?
human skin.
No, I just don't like strawberries.
You like strawberry jam?
I don't like jam or jelly.
What about a
Preserves?
coconut pie?
I
you don't like
I don't like
jelly?
coconuts
I don't like cooking.
or pie.
What's wrong with pie? It's not like cake.
It
the
don't have a top-
texture.
It don't have a top on it.
The texture.
Oh, there's different kind of pies.
Do you like Jello?
Do you like a
Some
cheesecake?
Jello.
Pudding?
I like cheesecake.
Do you like pudding?
I like cheesecake, but it's technically it could be considered a pie.
It's both.
Not an apple pie, like it's apples.
I don't
in
like
it?
the apples.
Do you
like
like
hot apples?
Do you like pudding?
Depends.
Do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Melted ice cream?
That's
Or a
pretty much
milkshake?
soggy. That's soggy pudding.
Yeah, ice cream's good, just not strawberry ice cream.
And not a pie.
Yeah, no, fuck fruit ice cream. Any ice cream that's fruit based.
You know, I like strawberry ice
It's
cream.
like
though.
get some ice cream with some like peanut butter cups,
Yeah,
or some Oreos in it.
that'd
Like
be
give
bad.
give me a little bit of chocolate with that.
Like when
bitch.
Cookout's like watermelon milkshake, I'm like, fuck
Fuck
you.
That's a pet
Nah.
peeve. Cookout's milkshake selection for $1.
Yeah,
No.
fuck out of here.
No.
Put a peanut
Who
butter one
comes
in.
up with this?
Yeah, get a,
Blueberry milkshake.
no, you get you a chocolate banana milkshake.
What are
That
we
shit's
doing?
good. That shit's
You like
good.
fruit milkshakes. But see, I like fruit in a slushy. Like slushy should be fruit.
Yeah, slushy's
You're not
different.
gonna make a chocolate slushy, are you?
That's made with ice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Slushies
have
are-
a Reese's peanut butter slushy.
All
Right, a slushy's an ice.
Right.
Strawberry banana milkshake's my favorite.
A
though.
milkshake's made with milk.
But okay, I'll be fair. Banana is good if it's with chocolate.
Banana and chocolate is
But I'm not gonna have
delicious.
a plain banana milkshake.
No, but strawberry banana.
Oh, well, a banana pudding.
Possibly.
Banana pudding milkshake is not bad.
You get the, you
But
use
that's
the
a
milk.
pudding.
You do the milk
Yeah,
with
but
the
I
protein.
don't consider banana a fruit. It's like a pickle. It's like like pickles not
What
a
about a
vegetable.
cucumber? Or a cucumber?
A banana is a pickle.
Or a cucumber?
Yeah, I'm a,
you just don't pickle it.
No, I'm saying like
It's an elongated
like-
fucking.
They probably do pickle bananas somewhere.
Like, banana's like a condiment now.
Yeah, it's a dick-shaped
No.
item.
Where do you get a banana as a side? Can I have 3 bananas with my burger, please?
Oh, I'm just saying,
You
like,
probably could.
like banana to a milkshake is a pickle to a burger.
Oh, wait, dude, you ever been to Humdinger? They used to be like, bring your
no
own
one
bananas.
remembers the humdinger.
Or one of them, it'd be
21
like,
Maine.
they had like, bring your own banana day.
yeah, they had
Oh,
that
really?
also at the
I don't remember
when it
that.
was Brewster's.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever eaten at a
remember
Humdinger.
Brewster's.
Brewster's had it.
You've never been to the Humdinger?
Is it still around?
Nope, now it's
No.
29 Grill.
Yeah, it's across from old Walmart, right?
Yeah, I remember Humdinger.
I do
Or
like
the gas
I
station.
do like a fruit milkshake.
I mean, each their own. I just don't think.
Yeah.
When I think of milkshake, I don't think of blueberry.
No, me either.
No.
It's good nutrients.
Blueberries are good,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna eat blueberry in a milkshake.
No, put some chocolate in that bitch.
Yeah. I do blueberries in a milkshake.
Well, you do you, man.
I pour a little bit of milk, blueberries, peanut butter,
I'm
chocolate
trying-
powder.
Now you can do
and
smoothie.
that's it.
I'm going to make a cake pie. See if Thomas will eat it.
Cake.
You gonna bake a pudding pie?
Wait, you don't like cake, do you?
I like
Ideally.
cake.
So what if I made a pie cake?
I mean, I'd try it.
Like a baked cheesecake.
It's just something about like most of the fillings in pie is like whatever,
You
and
don't-
then the pie crust is more whatever.
You don't like the gelatin?
Yeah, that's interesting. You know,
Not
like
really.
a pie.
I don't.
I love a pie.
And then it's like people are like, well, apple pie is the best, and it's like I don't like the cooked apples.
I disagree.
I like a regular apple, but not
I-
cooked apples.
I like coconut pie so much.
I hate
I
coconut.
would almost have
Fuck it.
sex with a coconut
Dude,
pie.
You go to eat it.
Like
Like it's
a
not even
baked-
coconut cream.
Now,
It's
I
my
do-
semen.
I do like
Baked coconut
It's
pies.
like cum.
I do
are-
like coconut cake.
Yeah, I do too. Like a German
It's like,
chocolate.
yeah, I don't like coconut, but I'll eat a German chocolate cake.
Also, I love strawberry pie.
Very cool, Chris.
Strawberry pie. What is that?
What is?
It's like a strawberry.
like a filling.
Like a fritter?
Yeah, with a lot
It's
of
got like a strawberry custard filling,
Okay.
and then whipped cream.
possibly.
Like a shortcake.
He's thinking more of like a Jello type.
It's
thing,
like
but
it's like
No.
a cherry pie, but with strawberries instead of cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry pies are good.
Or you get little sponge cakes, put the strawberries in it with whipped
No,
cream.
I hate those. Strawberry shortcake, I hate.
Like
I
Twinkies,
wanna-
Oh, those pre-made little
little
cake.
circle.
I
thing.
hate
little
those
cake
cakes.
holders.
I've always
Man.
hated them.
I don't
I'm
ever
gonna-
buy them, but when I had one, I was like, all right.
This
I'm
is
gonna go
overrated.
to Food Line and get a baked coconut pie after this. I think I want
They
one
bake
that bad.
pies at Food Line.
They sell them. I think they might bake them there, but they sell baked coconut pies, and they are good
Where?
at Food
I
Line.
know that they got.
Like where? In the
It's in
Frozen
the-
section or deli?
It's in the deli, like it's in
in
the
new-
bakery
in
section.
the New Deli.
You can go to the frozen section.
New Deli.
You can get a coconut cream pie.
You can. I'm telling you, get one of the baked coconut pies from the
Panties?
bakery
You must have said
section.
panties.
From the
I
panties.
said bakery.
From the pancreas.
I got a coconut cream pie in my pancreas. That's something else. That's a
I didn't
tumor.
know they had that there.
Oh, it's
I don't
good.
like coconut pie anyway, so I guess that's probably.
Give it a try. Maybe it'll turn around.
I don't like coconut.
Or pie.
That's like double.
That's
That's,
like a-
like
that's
Hitler
like-
killing the Jews.
That's a double no-no.
Oh, what about cream horns?
They're good.
Well, like the
like eclair
the-
or
yeah.
cream horn.
They're like filled
No,
circles. Like
Thomas probably doesn't like the pastry.
you don't like those? You can't even eat one.
I just don't like them. There's a lot of
Ask him about
okay.
fish.
There's a lot of stuff that I can eat. I just don't like
choose
it.
to. Yeah.
It's like yeah, I could tolerate it, but no, I don't like
Any
it.
other things like that?
My goodness.
What
man.
is your favorite dessert? Like just it goes that was
Ooh, my
like
favorite-
brownies,
I like brownies. I like chocolate chip
chip
cookies.
Yeah.
I like
It's such a 4-year-old.
yeah.
I mean brownies are badass.
Yeah,
And
but this
you
is-
can,
you
and
can get you a
you
good
can actually
brownie.
combine
Okay,
the two.
This is
I
the
like-
same guy that has certain stuff he doesn't also like to eat as normal food, like dinner foods.
Yeah. But I don't eat chicken tenders and nuggets every night.
But you primarily like to eat chicken tenders and nuggets, right?
No, that's my kids. No, I like a hamburger. I could eat a hamburger every
Wait,
night.
what
But you don't like cheeseburgers.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
I can eat
I
a
love
cheeseburger,
Brussels
but
sprouts.
Do
I
you like
guess
Brussels sprouts? Okay.
What?
They
I think
stink, but they're
it's-
all right.
It's more of a
Broccoli?
Dude, I love.
Yeah, I love broccoli.
What about baked asparagus?
Don't like asparagus.
This stop being pet peeves.
It's just like pick on Thomas for what you don't like.
No, it's fine.
You fucking weirdo. You don't like Brussels sprouts.
we were eventually going to get to this road anyway.
And we've been teasing it for a year.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I love steamed broccoli. That's really good.
All right,
I can live without it.
wash your damn hands when you leave a bathroom.
All right.
that's a good pet peeve.
Well, oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't stand it. I'll
Okay,
almost
well-
chase you out of the bathroom and tell you to
If
wash
you-
your
if
hands.
you-
If you
use your
don't touch
elbows-
if you don't touch your dick though, does it count?
Yeah, if you walk in with your elbow door,
How can you pee without touching your
you
penis?
unzip your pants and you just wiggle your dick out.
Yeah, you just take,
I have to take my I have to
Like
take
this?
it and wring it out to get the penis out of the tube,
Well, mine's
or else it
pretty
goes
big.
back in. It goes back in and then it leaks out.
Mine just falls out.
yeah, you just grab your waistband and just like pull it forward
Well,
a little
mine's
bit. Pull
so
it down.
goddamn long that it stays in the tube.
Yeah, I had to stand back farther from the urinal. 'Cause
Yours just all shoots out.
like if I just unzip it, it'll hit the urinal.
That's nasty.
well, you're cursed.
What are you talking about? Freaking every time you use a urinal, you get penis contact.
I
with?
got
That's
it back away.
disgusting. That's bad.
I had to use the,
Every time
I
I
had
s-
to use the kids one that way my dick reaches the right height.
Yeah, and every time you sit on a toilet, you have to bend it up and pinch it between your legs or
I
it'll
had
go
to,
in the
I
water.
had to actually face the wall when
Yeah,
I'm using the
you
toilet,
got to
so it
pee
doesn't
before
touch
you
the-
sit down.
Yeah.
So
So it don't,
and
so
then you
that way
hold
there's
it
room.
over. Then you put it over your leg
Yeah.
while you poop,
nice.
or else it'll splash.
So in that
the water.
instance, I don't have to wash my hands. I don't have to touch anything.
My
My elbows are dirty.
Technically, if you don't
should.
touch anything, you don't have to wash your
You
hands. right?
should wash your hands after
Why
you pee.
though?
Because then you
it's
go
pee
out and
dirt.
No, I'll
then
wash
you
my
go.
hands. I'll
then
wash
you,
my hands.
You go out and you touch all the hot dog shit at QT.
Yeah, I know how many times I see
You're
somebody walk in the toilet, do his thing, just walk straight out of the bathroom.
And go touch the hot dog stuff that I touch.
Yes, every day.
Now, do you touch the door handle to leave?
I grab a napkin, and if
Yeah.
I can't grab the napkin, I'll try as hard as I can to get the door open, like with feet or
I'll just
hands
stand
or
there,
elbows.
arms crossed, and listen to everybody piss and wait for somebody else to open the door up.
I just
Dude, it stinks in there.
I don't use
Some get bad
bathrooms if I
sometimes.
can't kick the door open.
Oh, yeah,
Kick it
I-
into my face.
I like the bathroom. The door opens out.
Yeah, so I can kick it out.
Lowe's is where it's at. They know the thing. They got the plate on the door that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put
yeah,
your
yeah.
foot on it and open it up with your foot.
They
But
have
then you-
clean bathrooms too.
I don't think old men can use that.
They don't have that.
It's
They
a
can't
little
feel
tough.
They can't feel their feet.
I think-
too.
That's like you're just like you
At
got to
the-
stand on one foot.
At
to
the
do it.
Bojangles up here in China Grove, don't they have the arm thing?
one does.
maybe.
One does.
I've been to a restaurant that has the arm thing where it's a U-shaped bar like that, and you can put your elbow.
All the bars, all the
No,
bars
no,
can
okay.
do that. You
It's
can
made-
put your hand
No,
through the bar.
no. It's not the handle. It's not a handle. It's just like it looks like.
Yeah.
Here's the door, and it looks like this.
It's a hook.
So you can put your forearm in there.
That way, when you're fighting a giant, you just rip the door off.
That's what I was saying. They got Captain America bathrooms, Bojangles.
When you're fighting an earth tree, you can fucking don't
Like, I'm
do-
going
But
up.
but
Door is physical 68.
that, or you put your arm in it and someone pops out the backside and you fucking snap your arm.
It's just like.
but
Anyway.
but with a handle, you can put your hand into the handle. And pick
You're just
it open.
touching more
Until
of
you
the
slip,
surface.
you fall down on the piss on the floor and you snap your hand inside. You ever watched that? There's a movie that had that where the girl's trying to like get her car open and her hand's in the handle and she slips and it snaps her hand in the door.
Oh.
It's fucking gnarly.
So Thomas, do you wash your hands after you pee, or sometimes do you walk out without washing your hands?
If I'm out in public,
You wash your hands?
yeah. If I'm at home and I'm just like,
Right. I'm with you there.
it's now
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if I get a mess on my hands, then I'll be like, okay.
Oh, that's messy.
The fuck are you talking about? Like poop?
You get a nice mess on your hands.
They like when the toilet paper rips on your finger. That's the,
Oh,
that's the worst.
that is the worst.
Pet peeve.
That is the worst.
I think I did touch my butthole this morning by accident.
I do it every
when the-
day.
I was actually off the toilet paper when it was like here and my fingers were
And
here.
you scooped with your finger.
And I wiped a little bit. I'd already wiped twice, so it was pretty blown through.
And the weird thing too is like how you're trying to just because you're so used with one hand getting. I'm left-handed, so I use.
Yeah.
yeah.
As soon as I just poop on your hand.
You just ghost wipe, but you had the toilet paper in this hand. You just ghost wiped with the other hand. Nothing was even there.
I never had it where like I shit on my hand.
No, I haven't either.
No.
I've never done that.
no.
I
It
One
sucks
day,
when,
maybe.
when the toilet paper tears on your asshole and it stays on your butt.
That too.
yeah,
That
like the
sucks.
toilet, the
sucks.
cheeks pinch you, and you're like
Yeah.
trying to get it off without grabbing it out.
Because it's never a big piece. It's always like a tiny little corner. And it's like, but you can feel it. You know.
I
It's
had
there.
I had a piece that like unraveled a little bit, and so it went down, but it was still pinched in my butt, and I was trying to wiggle it off,
like a
and then I
tampon?
had to go and wipe it out
Yeah.
again.
Poor quality toilet paper, I think, is another pet peeve.
Yeah. If you can't, if you
just
don't
buy-
just like chalk up the extra couple bucks for like soft toilet paper, like you're missing out.
Like I judge. If you got
judge people.
Look, if you
I don't judge people for the toilet paper.
if
I'm
you-
just like, you cheap
if you
motherfucker.
got China Grove Middle School toilet paper, I'm gonna judge you.
What recycled fucking
Like a big
tree?
roll of
Mine's a paper towel roll cut in half.
just-
One of the thing.
Hey, as long as it's
Good luck
soft.
with your septic tank.
I don't have a septic tank.
just
yeah,
so
that's-
black water goes right out into the
I
woods.
don't care.
That's the city's
That's
problem.
city's problem. At least my house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's the city's problem.
That ain't my fuck problem.
That's interesting. How does that work? Do you pay the
And
city?
there's a lot of
Do you have to pay the city to take away your poo?
How did they get the
I don't
the
know.
poop and the toilet paper to the
No.
plant?
Do you have to pay?
It sucks it.
I have
It's
a water
drain.
bill. Yeah.
It's a sewage.
Is
It's a
it
sewage. I have a
suck-
water
it's
and
a
sewage.
sucker?
Oh, is it combined?
Yeah.
I was wondering.
I mean,
about
but
that
it's
the
probably
other
charged
day.
for both
That's from me
together.
being like a
It's-
little country bumpkin.
Yeah, it's like half
Well,
gravity
it's,
and half suction.
They just do utilities, so it's lumped in there, but they break it out. It's like power, water, sewage, and trash.
Can you
Yeah.
leave? Can you leave your trash like leave a random TV and they'll take it?
I think so. People leave all random stuff on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Or unless the trailer with the black dudes come by and get them. I can't remember.
Scrappers.
That's not racist because there is a
That's-
trailer of black people that come
yeah,
by and
that's
get them.
scrappers.
You're just painting a picture.
No,
Yeah,
because
salvagers.
my
Call them
aunt-
salvagers.
Yeah, scavengers.
Scavengers.
my aunt in China Grove has a house like that where you could set something out
They're
and people will scavenge it.
That's what they do.
That's
I mean, hey, scrap.
Anyway.
Scrap.
I don't like it when there's a long line of traffic and it's someone will drive all the way down to the end of it and jump in right at the last second.
oh yeah.
I do it all. I used to do it whenever the 85 construction was going on. And I knew I could make it past George Laws and just ride that fucking lane all the way down and get on the on ramp and then go down further.
It works.
I
Take 10
gave
minutes
someone
off. Yeah.
I gave someone a block move one day. They went to get in front of me. I matched their speed, and then they had to continue.
Oh, yeah.
Right there at like 277 or where does it go?
That's the worst is when someone is trying to speed past you in front of
yeah.
you.
That's 277 to 77
Yeah.
to 85, right?
That whole area. Yeah.
That whole area is a nightmare anyway.
Yeah.
Whoever designed that needs to be killed.
I threw the blocker on someone when they were going from 277 to 77, and then they had right there where they had to keep going like left.
You forced them left.
I forced them left. I
They-
felt great.
they had to go
Felt
south.
Yeah,
Really
that
good.
really irks me. Is like you're on a highway and it's like there's plenty of room for everybody. Car behind you,
States right there.
and either they ride your tail or they come up. They ride you for a little bit behind you, get around you, get in front of you, and like there's a car in front of you, so you have a car space in between, and then gets in between you and the car in front of you when there's 4 lanes of fine traffic.
Yep.
Yeah, I got.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Then I
got-
speed past him and stare him down, and they're like,
Or they ride your blind spot the whole way.
yeah.
we got past. We were near Reed's Gold Mine the other day, and it kind of swoops through there's some. It goes downhill a little bit, and then you go head to Reed's Gold Mine. Someone passed us on a double yellow in these curves,
It's
and
pretty
then
dangerous.
they got in front of me, and then they had to stop, and we just went up to the stop sign.
It's
and
like
yeah,
all
it was,
that for nothing.
yeah, it was a guy from New York. What
Yeah.
you gonna do?
What are you doing in Reed's Gold Mine from New York?
Oh,
The carpetbaggers.
Paying for gold.
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
We saw 2 squatted trucks today
Yes, we did.
in South Carolina.
What that license
Oh, it's
plate
still
say?
legal.
Oh
there.
yeah. There was one of the it was a squatted truck, and on the front license plate it said "Thought Yacht."
And it was like really fucking tilted.
Yeah, I got a video of it.
Some
Hold
bitch
on.
was like back tires.
And then
like,
we
touching-
saw another one, and it had to be a darker gentleman driving it because as he drove by, he was like, "I wiped my ass" or something.
Yeah.
Playing on the song.
So, I thought he said he fucked his sister.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Fuck my
So
sister.
he's got the whole squatted truck going on, and he's listening to music like that.
Yeah. Hey, look,
It's like a total fucked up situation.
That's South Carolina,
What?
dude.
I said the fuck.
yeah. It's fucking,
Yeah, that was the
it's
Thought
a fucking
Yacht.
Chevy Avalanche.
And he's got a
Avalanche.
ladder in the back,
What?
like it's a
He's-
work
there's a
truck.
ladder.
No, he had
there's
like 8 giant tires.
Yeah.
And like they know you're watching. It's like they got the windows down. They're like, I'm gonna put on a show for these white boys.
I would never be caught dead in one of those. Never. So it's still legal in South Carolina.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
I think so.
Man,
I think all the
nice,
people
dude.
from
You're so
North
clo-
Carolina moved down there.
Yeah, you're so close to Myrtle Beach. Why not?
Yep. And then there's some dumb bitch driving in front of me, and she stopped at the yield, and there was no one coming. It was just stopped there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, go!
fucking
I
go.
laid on the horn. I'm like,
Yeah.
just go! And she just stopped
Yeah.
at the yield
Four
on the
ways.
phone,
Four
yelling
ways,
at her
man.
kids in the back. I'm just
that's
like,
probably what she was doing, not trying to piss you off.
no, she wasn't. She like had her window down, and she was just like creeping up to the yield, and then just stopped there, and no one was coming.
It was like the 15 seconds she had of not being.
It wasn't in the main road. It was into a parking lot.
Dude, I will lose my mind at a 4-way stop
Yeah,
sometimes.
the amount of times people don't understand the rules of the road.
And then the guy will just like go,
You get the one
and
people
he's
who
not
don't-
supposed to.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he just
it's
like
the
creeps
opposite.
right behind them,
There's opposites. There's like people who just run it.
and then people who sit too
They're
long.
sitting there like, you go. It's like, well, you were there first. Clearly, you should have the right of way.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you go ahead. It's like,
And then he
just
fucks
fucking
up the flow
go.
of traffic because then, as you're arguing with that guy, the next person just goes.
Yeah.
That's another one. Is turning left. 2 cars turning left.
Right.
In oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of them always comes up too far and blocks out the other one.
People don't know how to pass each other.
You just go past each other.
It's like 2 guys like having a standoff. Like
It's like, you just
who-
go
who
past
goes
each other and
first.
go.
But nowadays it's like who goes first.
Yeah.
I'm taking a whole lane.
Yeah.
Like right over there.
Yeah, at the corner store thing.
Yeah. If I want to go left there,
It's a nightmare.
half the time I just go up and then turn left.
Well, that intersection's fucked anyway, right there.
Hopefully they redo it or something.
They've got to,
They-
because that's going
yeah.
to be a main thoroughfare from Old
highway.
Beatty to come out to 29.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say about the 4-ways that piss me off. People will get up. It's like people sometimes think if I stop first, it's my turn to go. Well, they'll stop like way back. They'll have like a whole car length in front of them and the actual stopping line. And I come up and I stop, and we have stopped at the same time. But they got a whole car length in front of them. But if they've stopped, it's like in their head, they're allowed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever witnessed this happen?
Well, they stop first as they're right away.
Dude,
Yes.
I like the double roll through.
Well,
Yeah, they
it's
just
like-
keep going.
If I'm stopping here at 4-way, you're stopping here,
Oh, you both go straight.
and
past-
we both just get the nod and roll through.
Yeah. If you're both going straight.
It's like who
Might as well.
there's
Wait
no-
till you see a guy, you guys come up and it's like a gun. It's like a fucking race. Who can stop first? And they're like stopped a fucking 2 car lengths back here, and they're allowed to go.
What are they gonna turn left into the oncoming traffic?
Wait till you see it happen.
I've kind of done that though, because
You're a piece of shit.
No, not that exactly. But like, I know the 4-way's coming up, so I get up to the stop bar faster.
That's
Like,
fine as long as you stop.
Instead of like slowing down and creeping, I'm just like, mirror, and then like slam on
Oh,
brakes
it's
right
like-
there. But I do stop and I just do the look. I'm like, I know you're not going, and I just
Yeah.
go. It's like you can tell when people are going to be shy about it, and you're just like,
Wait till you see a guy. Now that we've talked about it, wait till you see someone stop 2 car lengths
Yeah.
back there trying to race you to the fucking line.
most of the time I just see people. They don't even stop. They just zip on. They just keep going.
Yeah.
Do you give
That's-
guys the when they let you in?
I do a big wave. Hey, wave, come on through, come on. Hey,
No, I'm saying
hey,
like
come
say, so you're merging on an interstate and someone actually makes room for you.
on. I do
Yeah, I
a
got
tap.
wave,
I
yeah.
tap my brakes.
Oh, you brake check?
You
them?
brake check people.
I
for
don't break.
helping
I'm
you
not like.
out?
I'm like I tap them lightly just to
You like
to say.
SOS
Turn
them
your
over here?
hazards on.
It's what a trucker does. A trucker will tap his brakes.
Turn his hazards
He
on.
hits his
I
hazards.
always thought they were being assholes to me.
Just tap the brakes. You don't slam them.
I know. You can hit it and
You could put your hazards on. I just tap my brakes. I've never thought about that.
I never put my hazards on. I always think somebody's in trouble when they do that. Well, you like I'll let somebody in.
distress?
Dude,
Then people
All
that
right,
put
if-
the hazards on when it starts raining.
yeah. If I
Fog.
if I let you in on the interstate and you put your hazards on, I'm like, what in the hell?
That means they want to fight.
No, I'm like, dude, is this guy having like problems?
I should follow
Yes.
him home. I'm like, sir, are you okay?
I was just happy you let me in.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell you, thank you for the whole
I
ride.
Pulls a gun on you.
Thank you.
Well, you could
You
just
come here
always do
and sit my
that.
dick?
Don't be like,
Yeah, roll your window down. Put your hand out.
Nope.
Thank you.
no, just do it to the rearview mirror where they can see it.
We got 10 out windows.
Whatever.
Flash the boop boop.
If you have tinted windows, I'm not letting you in.
Is that pet peeve of yours?
I do have a pet peeve with turn signals. Like, just use them,
Don't use
but
them.
maybe not everybody in this room uses them.
I mean,
like,
if
use
I,
them.
if I, if I don't.
Well, are you
need
trying to call
then-
someone out in here for not using turn signals?
I've never seen any of you guys drive. I've never been behind you. I'm just
I don't have
saying.
to.
Turn signals are optional.
Use turn signals. That's all.
You should know which way I'm turning.
They're optional.
Are they optional?
It's
Depends on the
situational.
situation.
If no
I'm-
one else is on the road,
Look,
you don't have to.
If I'm going home, I'm not using my turn signal.
Right. But if I'm
Unless
behind, but if someone's behind
Unless
you,
I see a
still.
car, then maybe, yeah.
So if you had a 4-way stop, you don't turn your
If
signal
I'm by
on.
myself,
You're
dude, I'm
trying to-
not.
yeah,
Do you
I'm
guys-
gonna run
look,
into you if
Do you
you
guys
if you turn
obey?
in front of me.
You guys obey the rules of the road when you're like by yourself?
I do.
Yeah.
Turn signals.
So like, if
I
it-
come to a full stop at a stop sign.
No, I go 30 miles over. I'm flipping everybody off, saying the N-word.
You ever
brake checking everybody.
You ever
All right.
I got my hazard lights on.
Clip
all my
that.
emergency lights.
You ever
Clip
stop
that.
like you're just driving somewhere in the middle of the night and it's like, why is this stoplight red right now? And
Yeah,
it's
that
been
too.
red for
That
45
too.
seconds.
That
It's
too.
like
it's the worst on a motorcycle as well.
I'm at this point. I'm running it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of look around, don't see nobody, and you just
Oh,
go.
I do it all the time. If there's no cars around in the morning, whatever, I just
See,
go.
better is just in case they have cameras, you give a little right turn, like you're doing a little slight right, and then go back out.
I have been going down.
U-turn.
I have been going down Rogers Road at night and cut my lights off just for fun. You guys ever done that?
no.
You ever threw the keys
That's
just
weird.
for fun?
What?
You ever like threw the keys just for fun while you're driving, like 60 miles an hour?
Oh,
Throw the
off,
keys off?
turned it off and back on. Only time I had to do that was when something happened in the car and I
No,
needed
I'm talking
to.
like throw them off so it like locks up the steering.
What?
Why would you do that?
Just for fun.
Okay. Have you done that?
To go 60 and pop in reverse, who done that?
Hey, wait. I watched. All right, Cody Shores won't mind this.
The chassis and everything keeps going, and you're just sitting in the road, like the transmission keeps going.
I witnessed it one time. It was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Cody Shores won't mind this story at all,
Okay.
even if he doesn't listen. So, anyways,
You should tell him now that you mentioned it.
I might. We had just bumped into Cody Shores, me and Elizabeth, and we said, "Hey."
She bumped into him too.
We talked.
Windows.
We talked.
What part you bump into?
We ate lunch with him, I think,
Own him?
Okay.
and then
Had him for lunch.
we parted ways, and
Okay.
we came up to a stoplight,
All right.
and we were like behind 8 cars.
Okay.
He was gonna turn left, and he went by us, and all I heard was. I saw Cody again a couple weeks later, and I was like, "Man,
the fuck happened?"
that was so funny. You locked your brakes up going past us." He was like, "I meant to pop it in reverse and rev it when I went by.
What?
I popped it in reverse."
Oh, you meant to pop it in neutral?
He said, "I meant to pop it in neutral and rev it up, but I accidentally went too far and I went into reverse and floored it."
What kind of car was he driving? That had no
It was a Caprice. It was this piece of shit gray Caprice, like a cop
no
car.
reverse lockout.
And he went by like going like 35 and then put it in reverse, and the wheels actually did it. And it made it that much funnier realizing that he went into reverse, and I thought he locked up his brakes.
He's just like doing a burnout while
Did you
going
ask him
forward.
what happened to the car?
He doesn't have that car anymore.
Well,
I saw him a while back. I thought that was so funny,
The
man.
strongest fucking car ever made.
That's why they're cop cars, probably. Oh man, I thought that was so funny.
Changing my opinion on GM a little bit.
That was impressive, man. It was the loudest
Older
squealing
GMs.
tires as well.
He was doing a burnout while going 35 in a forward motion. He was doing a backwards burnout.
It was right there at that new Bojangles where Dale Earnhardt Boulevard and 29 cross, and he was like right in all that stuff. Well, anyways, what else pet peeves do you have for us, Thomas?
I've got so many, but I can't think
Just
of them
throw
now.
one random one out. Something
God.
random pisses you off.
Like 98% of life aggravates me. Is that good?
I get it.
That is good.
Is that good?
Well, Chris, what do you have for everybody?
Oh, is this like, yeah, okay.
We have to be at the end, right,
Yep.
Thomas?
I mean, we can go forever if you
I
want
mean,
to.
what is it like?
It's- It's been long enough.
8-13. We have no idea what the final score is. So
Is there a game on right now? What game are you talking about? I don't know sports.
Is
I'm
it,
afraid to look.
is it the college game?
yeah,
I'll look for you.
no,
What is it? What is this
Has it
game?
even started? It comes at 6 or
I don't know.
was it a late game?
I'm non-sports minded. What are you talking about? Basketball?
NCAA tournament, yeah, the championship game. Carolina versus Kansas.
Okay.
It comes on at 9:30.
Oh,
it's
okay
late,
then.
it's late,
So there we
yeah.
go.
You can go eat. You can get you some food. Go
Or
home.
it
Watch
comes
the
on
game.
at 9:20.
That's a late Monday game. Can you imagine the old people? It's like,
The old heads.
yeah,
I just can't score
Be 11, 12 o'clock
Yeah, at
ending,
least,
right?
Yeah, one that's probably at 1.
okay, dude, didn't make it to the second half.
Something weird happened when I was at, or I guess it's not, it is, but it isn't. when I was getting my haircut at Sports Clips, they play the ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
It had a commercial and it was like, be better, be empowered, go for sports. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm a female soccer player. And it's like, we need to fight for trans women to be in sports. In the commercial, I was like,
Who would support
What?
that?
people do.
I mean, who would create that commercial?
Got you
Not
hyped
a
up, dude.
female.
It's like-
ESPN.
That got you motivated to tip a 10.
Dude, I don't understand why it was like, we need more trans females in sports.
To
The
destroy
the commercial
women.
said that.
Because men are so good at everything. They're like, we're going to be women too.
They're not affecting the men's sports. That's for sure.
No one
Yeah.
watches the women's sports.
Oh yeah, it makes women's sports better.
Because you're like, oh, it's a man and woman.
You imagine a woman basketball player that's actually dunking on fucking girls.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that one's still in Russia, though, right?
I don't know if that's going to be a
Yeah.
thing. She's,
It is
She
weird
is
that-
locked up. Yeah,
She's
nobody's
actually
seen
a
her,
woman.
She is a woman, I know, Chris.
but
It
she
is-
can't dunk.
It's just weird that women aren't doing the same thing. Like, there's not trans men.
Yeah.
There's not women joining men's sport as a man.
There's
It's
no way
men
for-
joining women's sports as a woman.
There's no way if you're in the college level or up, there's no way a woman's going to play in a pure man.
No.
There's no way.
You'll get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
Only thing is maybe kicker. And I think Pat McAfee showed that probably not even that.
No.
Dude was athletic AF.
Apparently, 2 weeks ago, Fran DeLevy throws down the first dunk in women's NCAA.
Who's that?
I don't know, but it just happened 2 weeks ago. The first dunk in college girls women's basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the first dunk in the WNBA happened not that long ago either.
Oh, they're
Pretty
finally
sure.
just getting strong enough to do that?
What? We need men in women's basketball pronto to make that shit poppin', dude.
Get Jawan, or just cancel it, maybe?
Well,
It's bound to happen. That can't be that
Get
can't.
Jawana, man.
So those.
I just thought, well,
I was gonna
not
say
to
something
make it
controversial.
we have
tangent.
like women's soccer and like it's.
Women's soccer
They
is pretty
already
big.
look kind of manly.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can probably put a woman on.
A man
Maybe.
woman, man/woman,
I
on
think
a,
like in
Soc-
soccer,
soccer would
you
be
can
more
probably
comparable.
Put a woman on a man's team in soccer.
but
I
could
don't know
right?
about that. Middle schools was whipping up on the women's team pretty bad.
you're saying? Are you saying a woman on the man's team or a woman who became a man who became a woman on the woman's team?
That's not even fair.
It's just easiest thing
Yeah.
is biology.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What would?
I'm trying to pick a sport that's.
I think soccer would be the most comparable.
All right,
that,
so-
that and like
or like maybe
Curling.
Tennis, maybe
So-
tennis.
No. She got whooped when she played men. One of the Williams sisters.
Professional soccer. We're talking about world soccer.
Okay, so
You-
I'm pretty sure all three of y'all at the table saying no woman can play a man's sport. I'm pretty sure that's what y'all just
I'm
said.
pretty sure that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Unless it's like
Yeah.
a kicker.
it has to be a non-physical sport.
They
gotta be a
can play
non-contact.
the sport.
The
I just
first-
don't think you could fucking put a woman on a professional woman on a professional soccer men's team. They couldn't keep up.
I'm thinking a woman on the Olympic soccer team could probably play on the Olympic men's team.
No.
Yes, you say the word probably. They probably could.
I say probably not.
they probably could.
I
I mean,
don't.
she
Cardio's
could play,
cardio.
but
They
You're
probably
kicking a ball.
they could pass the ball, but if you were comparing them to
somehow.
Cardio's cardio.
I've seen it somehow.
You've seen a woman get beat by a man.
Soccer.
The only difference would be speed, I guess. If men are faster, like
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
she
they
can still run
faster.
with them, but that doesn't.
That's
mean,
what I was looking like. You're kicking
But
a
yeah,
ball.
cardio is.
I mean, like, yeah,
Cardio.
I guess she could be like emergency goalie. Yeah, she would be like 2 feet on the field, but that doesn't mean.
I think a woman can play soccer with a man.
she would have a goalie disadvantage because of height.
the men play like all sports. The men
Unless you're
play
making
with more.
contact. a lot
The
more
men
aggressive.
play with more aggression.
The first time a woman gets folded in half in pro sports, it's going to be over.
I think they can play soccer, not football.
No, football, no.
I think a woman can be.
So
Why not?
I don't like this because I'm telling you, men in all sports across the board play with more aggression.
What about chess?
You guys remember high school basketball and the boys would play and you're like, this is, no, wait.
Yeah.
You'd watch the girls play first and you're like, this is fucking boring. And then you'd watch the boys
Right.
come out and you're like, this is so much
All right,
faster.
check this out. The FC Dallas under 15 boys squad beat the U.S. women's national team
In what?
soccer. Under 15s
Yeah.
beat
no-
the national women's soccer team.
Yes, I'm just saying. It's like
I'm
men
just saying.
are
Fair
across the board. Men are better.
Hope y'all sleep better at night. Just
I
prove me
do.
wrong.
I do.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're
It-
just
it
saying
doesn't-
soccer's gay, is what you're basically saying. So I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, Of course, the women can play the men in soccer. It's a bitch sport.
It's
You already know my stance on women, so so it's invalid.
well,
What if America likes soccer?
If it's a non-physical sport, women can keep up with men,
Charlotte FC is going to fail.
but it has to be a non-physical sport. Like,
baseball.
that's a physical sport.
Baseball.
It's not a contact sport.
I didn't say
Baseball's a
contact.
skill sport.
Okay.
And I think a woman
Actually, okay.
could hit a ball.
Actually,
I don't know. It's hard to
in
say.
Why do they have
baseball,
softball?
I think a woman could possibly be an optimal catcher.
Yeah, I think a
I'm
girl.
saying no, because the wider hit.
Are you
stance-
double entendring?
I know I'm not.
You
No,
want that
no,
woman to be a catcher?
A catcher in softball and a catcher. You're doing the same thing.
You could. I think
Yeah.
she
If
could
you
be
can handle
a
the-
catcher in baseball. Yes.
You could even possibly get a hit if you timed it just right. A woman could hit a ball. I'm not saying a homer.
No,
I'm
I
saying
don't know
hit.
about that.
If a guy did a knuckleball,
You're
you
saying
might be hitting a knuckleball.
statistically a woman couldn't hit a ball now?
No.
You can probably get a knuckleballer in there.
No, but she wouldn't be able to hit
She's
for.
got a knuckle.
I said they probably couldn't hit a home run.
Ball in their knuckle.
Well, what are you saying that for?
She could probably hit a single.
Yes, you could probably hit a ball. A woman could probably hit a ball.
Oh,
She's-
okay, so you
she's-
say she's gonna be the next Joe Mauer. I hit for contact.
Oh no, she's probably gonna have like a.
I'm just saying
She's bunted.
statistically they could
Yeah.
hit the
As
ball.
long as if her on base percentage is better than
You would have to be the
No,
goat catcher to be
she'll
like,
have-
oh, maybe I'll bunt it.
It'll be like a .8 RBI.
I just think if I was gonna say soccer versus baseball, which one would a female fit into a man's team? I would think
probably
it'd be baseball
as a catcher. That makes
Probably
sense.
baseball.
I mean, it's a skill.
Overall.
it's skill
I mean,
based, not
the
sport.
pitching mechanics aren't even the same.
A
Or
man.
Softball.
she wouldn't be a
baseball.
pitcher. She wouldn't be a pitcher.
Oh,
I mean,
Now,
but-
could you put a woman softball player on a man softball team?
Or could
Yeah,
a
I
man
don't
do
s-
as well
okay,
on a softball
that
team?
one I'm sure is fine.
Because you can't really swing the ball faster, right?
Yeah, I don't.
It's still mechanic.
What sport would a man have trouble keeping up with in a woman's world?
having a baby.
Yeah, but that's not really a sport. What about volleyball?
Oh, what about
No,
what
they
about the
jump-
Olympic sports? The thing where they slide down a hill real fast.
Bobsledding?
Yeah.
I swear
Men
men are
do
better
that.
than men are better too. I don't know. I mean, I know. I just made it a
What
big
about-
a judgment.
What about curling?
Curling? Tell me.
That's a skill sport.
That's this.
The
That's
ice
a
thing,
skill
yeah.
sport.
What is like a hockey puck and you shove it down the field?
Dude, it's
Horseshoe.
sad.
They're
Like
probably good at horseshoes.
Curling would be compared to skill.
girls get crushed in fucking computer games.
What
Have
are
you
you
guys
talking-
seen?
Well,
the
that's
fucking-
because they're more worried about their
I
parents
think
than they are about
that's
the game.
more of a culture thing.
No,
Yeah.
there's pro girls teams, and they let the best pro girls teams face off against
Yeah.
a pro guys team, and the guys crush
Well,
them.
let's think about it.
Yeah, that
What
happened in League of Legends.
No, think about
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
What percentage of men play a video game versus women?
A lot more.
A lot higher.
So the top 1%.
I think it stands the same for sports.
So, but the top 1% of dudes at one thing is going to be way better than the top 1% of a small percent.
I think it's the same for sports. I think there's more men that probably predominantly play sports.
I'm just
I
saying.
might be making a huge
if
bad
it's
judgment.
if it's a skill based, women can be comparable. If
Yeah.
it's a physical base, not really.
archery, maybe archery's a skill based. Yeah, they could
Yeah,
probably
shooting.
That's
like
shooting.
railways. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
skiing.
What about golf?
That's all about your skeet speeds.
Skiing would be a little different because you have to be physical.
It's all about. I mean, what makes you a faster skier? I mean, I
'Cause-
think a
'cause you gotta
woman
think,
could
like-
ski as fast as a man.
Okay, well, what about skateboarding then? You don't have like really good.
There was never
Skateboarders, men squash skateboarder.
Okay,
women.
what about snowboarding then?
Same? Sean White is
Okay.
a legend when it comes to snowboarding.
All right, so
He's-
skiing would be the same.
yeah, but you're talking about tricks at this point. I was saying it's downhill skiing, where you're just going around poles.
Not much truck driving.
Hell yeah, dude.
I gotta get big balls for that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That or drag racing.
What
There's
about
women drag racing?
What about NASCAR?
There are. They're
NASCAR?
fast.
NASCAR?
They
When
suck
she ever
balls.
win? When does she ever win?
Danica Patrick, the only time Danica Patrick won anything was one race in Indy racing. One race in Indy.
Hey, she won something.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
right.
She won our hearts.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Women,
Thick neck.
it's also the.
You sounded like me over here, man. Women just suck ass.
I
guess
mean,
What about horse riding?
Women are better at that.
Ooh, yeah.
not racing them though.
Wait, you tell me a woman can't be a better jockey?
What about the dog thing?
The women are better at horses because it
They
makes
run
them,
dogs around the
It
arena.
makes-
Yes.
Women get that buzz from horse riding.
You know the championship where they run dogs through like the ramps and shit.
Oh,
What about sailing?
Oh, the
they're
best
only
in
one-
show
I
thing?
think they're the only ones that are interested in that shit.
There's some dudes that are involved in that.
Talking about. You see-
I don't ever see
you
men
see
running dogs
You got the
around.
little dog, you got big dog, you
I
got bigger
just,
dog.
I just see Karens.
I've seen men doing it.
I see Karens running dogs around.
Dude, I
The
saw
the
like
Long Island medium running
Alright.
their fucking.
there was a fat guy that did it, and he fell down while his dog was doing the course. He
That's-
tripped over the thing.
Okay, so there's one where the guys do worse.
Or the
So,
word
okay.
dog-
what
dog
about
takes a
shooting?
shit. Yeah, we
I
mentioned
think-
shooting.
Yeah, we said that
Okay.
skill based. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was on his
We're
phone.
going
I
back
think he
to
was on his
skill
phone, not listening to you.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you said shooting. I said arrows, bows, and
I'm
you
not
said
even in this
shooting.
conversation.
Well, we can agree. We can agree that
You're
skill
back
based
with
is
soccer.
skill based is more comparable than physical. I
So,
think we can
I
agree.
think
Yeah,
what you're
well, let's
saying
talk about the military.
Is
then.
we need to turn
Well, you know that it's physical.
we need to turn American sports into skill-based matchmaking.
I convinced Elizabeth on the military the other day. She was mad at me because I was like, women should not be on special forces or ranger battalions and all that.
It's
Yeah,
a fair
it's a-
argument.
And
yeah.
she was like, I don't agree with that at all. And we went back and forth. And I was like, here's the deal. You have to be able to carry a certain amount of weight on your back
Yep.
for many miles. If you had to, it doesn't normally happen. But then you have to get there. And then let's say you get in a firefight while you're doing that shit. And the guy to your left gets hit. You also have to be able to pick him up and put him on your shoulder. Or two guys can have to carry him out. And then, and then there's just so many things. It's not, she was like,
It's like the woman can have the willpower to do it, but she don't have the physicality to do
What
it,
if
right?
it's just like an all-chick squad?
Oh, that'd be the worst. That 1 month. Of the month.
they,
Yeah.
They do an invasion at 1 month. That
The
1 week.
moon.
They
Why is everyone shooting at
they send out dinghies on a full moon.
Well, I'm just
I think Elizabeth thought I was
Yeah.
talking about cleanliness and her periods and stuff. I was like, take all that out.
Yeah, that's not even-
Take
yeah,
all that out. It's about being able to rely on the guy to your right and your left. And if you got a guy that can't pull his weight, he's not on the team.
Right.
Now, women can be in the military,
Yes.
but it needs to be certain positions like
But they want them on the front line fighting.
like
no
freaking
frontline
flying
fighting.
AC-130s at the people.
Yeah, like medical,
Being a gunner.
or maybe being like technical, like fly a drone.
Better not say flying because that'll get
Fly a drone.
No, Tyler don't like that.
What?
You could fly a drone.
They can fly a flyer jet. A fighter jet.
What don't I like about
I'm
that,
just
Chris?
messing.
They don't have the reaction times as men.
I mean, a woman could fly a drone. I know she's not as good at video games as a guy.
They
but
make great fighter pilots. That's a skill base.
at handling
it's skill-based. But what happens if they get shot down over
They should be
Khabib?
good at this.
Joy in that stick.
I mean, I don't know what the problem is.
So just I don't agree that they should be in.
It's a physical thing that's like biology just proves it.
Well, Thomas, you can't.
There's women that are
I
like
hate that saying biology is controversial. For the past 2 years, we've been saying follow the science.
it is. There's a lot to
And
it.
now biology's controversial.
Let's just look at it like the
Gotta
whole
follow the science.
the whole Leia Thomas thing, where the
Yeah.
swimmer, the man that became a woman, crushes in women's sports. There's your proof.
Yeah.
He was not good in men's swimming, and
he
then now
he
he's
was in the top like 500.
and now he's number one.
And number one woman.
Now he's
Yeah.
number one in women's. Like that is a great example.
That's like the guy that finishes first in the Special Olympics is dead last in the regular Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah. but this
But
analogy,
people are celebrating this shit like
well, a
so
lot of-
courageous,
no,
so strong.
I haven't
I have
seen
mental
that.
disorder.
I haven't seen that at all.
There's
This is
people
probably
that
the first
are.
time people, or I've seen
A lot of people
go
don't know how
against
to
it.
act.
I think what they need is just do a trans Olympics.
Yes, or
Yeah.
a trans section in college sports. There's not going to be many of them, but
See, I think the big issue is the people that support it. They're like, yeah, and the people that are against, they're like,
I don't know.
I just don't really like.
I don't know why they would.
Instead of being like, boo, fuck you.
I just don't know why they'd let it go so far. Because can Leia Thomas go to?
She competed in an NCAA event.
Can she go to the Olympics? Like where did these athletes go after swimming in college at
they
that
had
high?
Olympics.
Yes. So
Apparently,
can Leia
they've had
Thomas?
trans people in the Olympics before.
Yeah, they had the last one.
Right, and they have to adhere to the whole
The
testosterone thing.
Well, apparently under new rules, she wouldn't.
They have to go. Now it's 1 year
Qualify anyway,
testosterone.
so.
Now they're going to go to 3 years of testosterone, right? I think is what I've heard.
I don't have the rule.
I don't keep up with that shit because it's neither here or there for me.
All I've seen on Facebook is people bashing it. I agree, I kind of agree. I'm not. She should have her rights, but I don't think they should be taken away from other girls. They've worked so hard.
If
for
that
it.
person wants to turn themselves into a woman, that's fine.
Yes.
But don't compete in a sport.
I mean,
Well, they
I
can, but
If you can't like stay in the
usually-
sport that you were born for,
You're
then
born.
don't.
No,
I was
even
gonna
You're
just
born a
make a-
certain way. Like I don't get a scholarship for HBC. Why? Because of how I was born.
have you guys
Well, you
seen
might be a minority.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Have you guys seen the college or the
Chris's
football?
man didn't go to Livingston or Winston-Salem State.
Barbara Scotia.
They turned Winston-Salem State turned him down. High Point University didn't
Oh,
want him.
I got a scholarship to the other one that got unaccredited.
There you go. You want to see Pembroke?
I was going to say about Leah Thomas. Have you seen the football team that lets the kid with Down syndrome come on and like they all
That's sweet.
like get him across the finish line
Tackle
and he
the
gets a
fuck out of him.
tackle and everybody puts him up on his shoulders. That's maybe what they should do for Leah Thomas.
That's a pet peeve.
That's the
of
same.
mine.
That's the same thing as having the manager come out and shoot a 3-pointer.
Dude, I saw a video. They let the special needs kid come up and in a basketball game and shoot.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, all right, here we
They
go.
keep letting him shoot till he made it.
Yes, he shot over 10 times before he finally made it. And the other team's just standing there just like, you got it, bud. You got it.
It's
like
sad.
at one point they should have just shut that shit down and got the rebound and just like
No,
dunked on that
they should
motherfucker and be
start playing the
like,
Globetrotter
get the
music.
fuck off of here.
No, just do the whistle. Do do do.
Well, he doesn't
do,
know.
do, do,
Yeah, but he shouldn't be playing.
It's good for
Throw him
him.
off the mountain.
He shouldn't be playing.
He's subhuman and he shouldn't have human
No.
experiences.
It was good for it. It was good for him.
Spartan over
He
here.
should be put down.
Yep.
I'm
Throw him
not.
in, cast him in the fire now.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like
You're lucky this ain't 1945.
Like I'm not
King
saying
on
this
spot,
person's
retard.
like he's not subhuman. Like if he's like able to contribute to society, that's fine. But like that's like putting me out there because I'm not physically well at basketball and giving me 10 shots until I make it. It's like I'm gonna have to condition myself and it's like.
You're normal though. They're gonna shut that shit down.
But at the same time,
They
we
would
should.
never let you. Yeah.
I'm just saying we shouldn't glorify people that they have no right to be in there, whether they're
It's his dream.
autistic or trans or anything. You should be only have.
Well,
I'm saying you should only have the best of the best in sports or in certain. You should only go. This goes back to affirmative action. And I'm going down another
This
rabbit hole.
This sounds like
That's a whole nother thing.
certain-
It's like the NFL saying you have to have diversity on your offensive coaches.
Yeah.
It's like why? Why not just hire the best one?
because they're all only hire white people.
Maybe they're the best guys for the job.
Not really. Look at Hubert Davis.
now there's an unfortunate statistic. Black people are statistically better than white people.
And also, I think
statistically
it's another
speaking,
statistic
it is.
Coaches though.
The NFL owners are statistically kind of a little racist.
Yeah.
That's because they're all boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
What's the fastest man alive? What's his skin color?
Yeah, he's black.
Black.
If I'm Jamaican.
I bet the highest jumping person is also black.
I don't know.
I don't know
about
that
that.
one, but I can probably safely assume it is
I
black.
don't know. There's some pretty tall white guys that got some jump.
They made an old movie about it. White men can't jump.
That was in the 80s. Have you seen some of these people
Made a
in
movie?
like the combines and stuff like that for
Yo, the
basketball and
highest
football?
broad jump is this white guy.
Yeah.
What's a
people
broad
got-
jump?
He jumped in the sand pit, right?
Yeah, white people can jump now. They've learned.
Like, Chris is gonna. I feel like Chris is gonna fill us in on this.
Wow, there's like one black guy on this list. They're
No?
all like European names.
Because you got to also think statistically, there's more white people than any other.
Well,
So
I bet that European
statistically-
market's been like they all bleed together, and then they came to America where we all started our own
I'm
thing.
just saying, statistically, if you have a higher population, you're going to have a chance of more people being better at more things.
Yeah, but
Just
if it's
because
on a
of
world
stats.
stage where it's like the best of the best of the best.
I'm
What
just
about the
saying.
Germans though?
Is the Germans had
That's some
something.
Adolf's talk here.
Is the Germans had something going for them whenever they said,
The Swedes,
kill the old and kill the autist.
the Russians. I don't think there's black people
Like-
in Russia at all.
Like the Germans were right about half of
well,
it.
wait, there's Africans.
They're about half right. Except for
Black
Holocaust.
Thomas can't snow.
Don't persecute someone for their religion, but you know, if they're not contributing to society anymore, don't let them shoot 10 times at a basketball game.
Jeez, Thomas.
That was a
So,
tangent.
so if you're a kid, if you had a third kid, and he
was all
was Down syndrome,
I
Down
wouldn't,
syndrome.
I wouldn't let him play basketball.
even if he wanted to play basketball,
We
You
can-
wouldn't let him practice out in the yard
That's different.
You wouldn't let him join the Special Olympics?
That's different.
because you don't want to see him bench.
Yeah, so what if they're like, all
Special
right,
Olympics is comparable.
So-
I'm not going to put him in.
so what if he won a gold at the Special Olympics and the
I'd be-
Hornets are like, bring him on down, let him
What
shoot
if,
a couple of
what if he had a
threes.
great experience in high school? Everybody in school treated him awesome because they understood that he just needs that experience.
He's going to have a false sense of life.
He's retarded.
He's
Who
gonna,
cares?
He's going to have a false sense of life. He's going to carry that with him. And when he's working at Food Line, he's going to be like, man, they really liked me when I was
Thomas
playing
is-
basketball at the game. And it's like, dude, no one gives a fuck.
and they're
Bag
not
my
going,
milk.
and they're not going to give him a fucking stool either.
There's a
Nope.
guy like
Thomas
that
is
from-
He's
gonna
going to be
hold him
drooling
under-
on the register.
Thomas is
God
going to be
dang.
holding him under the bathtub water like, you deserve this. And then lets
Cast
him up.
him in your water.
Right before he dies, he brings him up.
I
And
can't
puts
do
it back.
it.
And then brings him up.
Playing basketball in the backyard is different from playing professionally.
He could play professionally.
No
though.
shit. We're not saying he's going to go play professionally.
But if he's autistic and he plays in the Special Olympics, then he's in his group.
Yeah, okay, and you're
That's like-
once again, this autism thing is not a thing that
That's like
holds you back.
that's like women playing with women and men playing with men.
I'm
talking
pretty sure
about-
an autistic player.
You're talking
would
about
probably be
Down
better.
syndrome.
Yeah.
They can
Down.
focus on that.
Like that's like I'm autistic about basketball, and he like becomes Michael Jordan.
I bet some
that's
of the
different.
I bet
Michael
some of the
Jordan.
best basketball players that are still around or that have lived has possibly had autism.
Probably they're all assholes.
They know where to stand, they know where to hold their hands, and they shoot.
Michael Jordan can't read emotions.
They
so-
drain baskets one after another because they're
They can't.
fucking
Okay.
perfect.
Well,
at
that's
it.
different. If he's able to like beat professionals, then fine. Whatever.
Thomas's
but
kid could have been the next prodigy basketball player, but he won't let him play.
He don't.
He's like,
I don't have disabled kids.
He shoots half court shots every time just because he knows how to do it. He's
That's
like
not your
a-
place, Jimmy.
He's like a robot, but I was never known.
Get him off the fucking court.
He's a
that-
retard.
but
It's your
then-
own boy. What are you saying?
Then he would be a one trick. So then when the team sees him get the ball, they just stand at half court and do this.
Airbud was a one.
they
trick.
pass him the ball,
Yeah.
and then he takes 5 dribbles, and then he fucking drains one.
And then he gets 3 dribbles and the dude comes up and steals it and he has a mental breakdown.
well, that's what he has his defense for. The whole team's his defense.
Or they do like a flying. What was his Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, they give him the ball every
they
time.
They fly in D in front of him until he shoots the ball.
Yeah.
It's like Coach Bombay's back there just like,
Yeah.
shoot it, kid. Shoot it, kid.
Yeah. Can you imagine one guy's the whole team
Everyone
relies
surrounds
on
him.
him, and everybody else steals the ball or defends the ball?
Okay, the thing I'm griping about then is the participation awards.
not
Everybody, you don't even have to have downs to get that.
Yeah,
I know we don't need them anymore.
you're
And you know how many
against
participation awards I've gotten over my life?
I think you're.
Too many.
3.
I think he's against people experiencing life.
Fake life, I think.
Fake life. Yes.
Oh my gosh, he got to experience shooting a
he's-
3 in an NBA game.
He's a special ed
You're
child.
trying to you're on like the inside looking out type of
That's like
thing
they
where it's
think
like
you do that for charity.
but
But-
we're just trying to help this person.
I feel
And it's
so
like,
bad
it's
for
like,
a kid
nah.
with special eds if it was Thomas's.
You're giving them false
He's
expectations.
Dude, it's such
I'm
a
sorry I live
happy-
in reality. I'm sorry I don't live in make
what's
believe whoop-de-doopty land.
I'm sorry. If you can't feed yourself, you aren't eating
Yeah.
tonight. Okay, retard? Okay? Dude, you're so evil.
Like, you can't wipe your ass. I guess you ain't got your ass wiped.
It's just a kid that will most likely be full of 100% happiness.
Like the
you're-
guy that works at Walmart. I was like,
and-
nice beard. And he was like,
And you're just, and you're,
There's one of those at Walmart.
and
yeah.
and you're kind of talking
I don't
about
know.
just depriving them of a lot of happiness.
I'm just keeping it real.
He'll probably end up liking pies, and that's what will piss him off.
Oh, you like this pie?
I'm not like that. I'm just saying I don't like giving unrealistic because if like a 12-year-old gets to go
Right.
to an NBA game and shoot a 3
That's
and then like the
experience.
mascot like jumps up there and dunks it for him as an alley-oop, he's gonna think I can go and play basketball.
So
This is
And
the
he's
most
gonna get his-
fucked up thing I've ever
He's
heard
gonna
you
get his
say.
shit
The
rocked.
kid being a kid.
Who would rock a Downs kid?
When he's 16 in high school, he's like, I'm playing for
They
the
don't
team.
he's
Learn
not going
that.
to go out for the team.
They don't learn that.
It's
they
just
always
it's just a memory.
They
moment.
always have the IQ of like an 8-year-old.
If I had an autistic kid, I would make a TikTok channel for him and be making money.
Yo, that's not right in a million years.
That's what a lot of people do.
Well,
And he wouldn't be playing basketball.
okay.
I'm sorry. I would keep it real with them.
Alex, what do you got, Alex? For everybody?
What's wrong with keeping it real with people? Everybody's so fake anymore.
Thomas has been revoked. What do you have for
Oh,
everybody?
I don't get to do what I have for everybody.
It warms my heart when I see people get chances in life.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Make-A-Wish is fine
You ever seen that radio?
because they're gonna die.
What was that? What was that movie? Radio with
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I refuse to watch it. I would treat it as a comedy.
This is bullshit. No one should give him
He
a
should have
chance.
never even got a chance.
They should have gave the white boy a job because he would have been a better water boy.
I just figured it out. Thomas likes Make-A-Wish because it's the kid acknowledging they're going to die.
Yeah.
Thomas
He's
is
like,
just
there's no
mad
living in
that
the
he
real
didn't
world.
get
There's
it.
no hope here. You're dead and you get to go see Michael Jordan.
He never got a chance for a half-court shot. That's why.
Yeah.
It's deep-rooted.
He's like, why does Make-A-Wish only happen for terminally ill patients? Why can't it happen to more kids like what I had? Like, I could have been
It's
me.
like his Lex Luthor. Your Lex Luthor plot is to give kids more kids
illness.
cancer. That way they can all experience things in life. Right?
It's like you will get that one in a million moment.
I promise you, kid.
But you will die.
You're gonna die right after.
It's like, oh, you want to shoot a half-court shot?
You're gonna die when
You're gonna die.
Yeah. You get 1 week to live when you make it.
You're gonna give it up, but man, that's gonna be one hell of an experience for the next month.
It's like the Toy Story thing that you watched before.
Yeah.
If you see Woody talking, you get cancer instantly.
Now you know our secret.
Well,
Anyway,
damn. Thomas
We went on a tangent at the end.
Thomas is
It's all
one
good, it's all good.
evil son of a bitch.
Y'all just maybe I think differently. I don't know.
You do.
I live in reality.
on a different level.
I'm not in
It's
La La
not. It's
Land.
not in reality. Not like
I don't like giving out participation awards.
it's not a participation reward. It's letting a guy
Make
have
a Wish is
moment.
different.
There's
It's the same thing whenever the running back, like in high school, the star running back breaks his leg, and then
Okay.
they let him crutch across the end zone on the final game.
That's
It's the same
also
thing.
different.
It's the same thing.
It's a symbol.
When has that happened?
It's happened once or twice.
Like in King of the Hill.
That's like a movie thing.
yeah, but like,
But I understand
But
if it
letting a Down
happened.
syndrome kid shoot a basketball goal is different from letting the losing team get a second place reward.
Or the quarterback with the broken leg walk across the field. Like a Down syndrome guy.
I feel like
it's the same thing.
this is Charles Xavier, and we got Magneto right here.
The Downs guy.
There's got to be. It's like
Yeah, you gotta keep us grounded.
got to have a different outlook on life. It
Yeah.
keeps. But
Crazy,
that's.
man.
But this. I mean, y'all are gonna be like, this is a sad thing, but like that's how I really feel. Like,
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
wild.
like. They're like, man, he's just arguing just to argue. And it's like, no, that's just how it is.
Like my brother.
Well, how can they get a hold of us?
Well,
The fuck?
yeah, you can reach out to us. This is TACT Lab. You can watch us on YouTube.
No, sorry, just make sure of somebody someone pressure washing the George Floyd statue with fentanyl.
What?
I don't know what that is.
They're pressure washing. Why is he sitting on a bench?
Because it's a statue. It's a statue.
Okay.
So someone's pressure washing it, but if someone photoshopped it, a
Fentanyl.
thing of fentanyl. Anyway,
right.
sorry.
So yeah, you can watch us on YouTube. Just look up TACT Lab. Yeah, give us a like, subscribe, watch us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the other social medias and everything. We have a Patreon. We'll shout you out if you leave us a comment. Send us an email at tactlabpod@gmail.com. That's TACTLABPOD@gmail.com. And all that stuff. Like, subscribe. Hope you have a good day. Throw away your participation awards.
Goodbye.
I'm going to bring a participation award.
That's
out
fine.
in next
It just doesn't count for
It's
anything.
gonna